Hello. Oh. Hi, everybody. It's me, Chill Bill. And I got a friend up there. He has a silly mustache. Dennis, would you stop destroying shit? Oh my god. I'm about to throw that thing out, dude. God, oh my god. Hi. How is everybody? I'm exhausted. If you can't tell. Notice me, senpai. Alright, let's see who all is here. Tyler.
Hey!
Leo.
Hey!
Hello there.
Space.
Hey, everybody.
And then we also got Spoily.
Welcome back.
And of course... You spoke to your dad for the first time in 10 years? Wow. Dude. Good on you. Good job. I'm glad it went well. It's awesome. Fantastic. Reconciling differences and whatnot. Good job. That is very, very nice to hear. Wow. Hopefully things keep up that pace. That is great. Work is not going super well for you, Spoily. I'm sorry to hear that. Not sure what the circumstances are, but I certainly hope things get better for you. You're very far from maple syrup flavor. Yeah, so I woke up like at 5:50 and I was like, well, shit. Gotta stream. I gotta take care of this other dog. We don't have dog food for our dogs. And I don't know. I just kind of woke up in a bad headspace. And was just trying to get my bearings. On Sunday, I pulled my back picking up pieces of paper in the bathroom. Well, that'll teach you to pick up after your daughters, you idiot. How could you do such a thing when you know that it's such a strenuous activity to pick up tiny pieces of paper? Toko. You don't know? Toko? Ouch, Toko. I wish you a fast recovery. Sounds like life as you get older. Yep. I slept wrong yesterday, and my lower back hurt for about half of my my shift. So I know the pains of arbitrary task, instant regret. Got something to share with y'all. I got in the things I ordered off of Etsy. Just wanted to show you. Here we have Nuka-Cola Victory. Ooh. It's pretty hefty too. It's made of resin. But yeah, it's pretty nice. And then we also have Nuka-Cola Quartz. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. So, I will say that the only thing that I'm kind of disappointed with is the quality of the sticker that they used on the bottle. It's got a little bit of bubbling. No, I did not drink it. If I did, I would be like so much more like active and full of life and HP. But yeah, it the sticker looks fine, but it is kind of bubbled up, and it's a little bit like not super high quality. Looking at it from far away, it looks exactly like you would think it should, but looking at it up close, it's not fantastic. I mean, it's not okay. It is fantastic. It's not perfect, is what I should say. But yeah, I like them. And now we have a little bit of a Nuka-Cola family going on. Hold on, let me go grab the other guy. Check these guys out. Woo! Woo! Nuka-Cola. Check that shit out. Woo! I wanted to get Quantum. You like the Kazooie pillow? Thank you. Just got that in a couple days ago. I really wanted to get the Quantum, but that one was sold out. Maybe they'll have it again. I'm kind of thinking that I want to get a couple more of these, but for right now, putting money aside for the Japan trip, which is going to be in October, which means that we won't be able to do any spoopy games for y'all this year, but we will be able to, I think, upload like short little videos of our adventures on the YouTubes for you to see, or maybe on the Twitters or X or whatever it is. Probably just do YouTube shorts and see where that gets us. Dog is just destroying the indestructible toy that I got him. I refuse to call it X. I don't know what to call it. Elon has officially made it a thing that nobody knows how to refer to it. And I don't like getting push notifications from it anymore because it looks like I'm getting push notifications from a porn website instead of Twitter. And it is stupid. I will miss the streamies for a month. The month of September? Oh, no, you mean when we're gone. I thought you meant you were going to be gone for a month. No, we're going to be gone for a month. That makes more sense. Chill is still waking up. Sorry. Sorry. I guess it's too late for YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook to supermerge, and be called You Twitface. I like it. But no. Now it's You Xface. You Xface. I see Chill found the invisible cloak. I did. I took it off, though. Are you still at the store? If you can, just get Dennis another indestructible something or other because he destroyed the last one. He is currently just eating thread. And I want to throw it away, but he doesn't have an alternative. Oh my god. Kong it up. Dog food procured and already in car and parking lot. I'll wait for you to get home to decide if I should throw it away. I'm kind of thinking maybe we could just cut off the fuzzy bits on the end and leave the middle bit, but I don't know. I can't keep up with this dog and work a job overnight. Like, this sucks. Our dogs have gotten used to it, and whatever. I've been cutting off long strings, just leave the fuzzy nubblies. Well, you'll have plenty of strings to cut off whenever you get home. Anyways, let's do shit, huh? Nah, Alright. I forget where we're at. So let's see. I think we've already done all this. Let's go talk to Edgeworth again. December 25th, Detention Center, Visitors Room. What's this? I was hoping you'd gotten my message the first time. Edgeworth, what about your defense? It's no concern of yours. Guess he hasn't found anyone yet. Can I ask you about the murder? Right. I'll ask you again. Just leave me alone. Please try to understand. I'm not doing this to prove I'm tough, or because I look down on you. I just don't want you anywhere near this case. Understand? You're not praying. You must be the murderer. I get that. Why did you go to Gourd Lake? I have no intention of telling you. Nor, apparently, would you tell Detective Gumshoe. Detective Gumshoe. I'm trying to do a different voice for Maya, if you'll just bear with me. Also, bear with me for just a second. I can't. This is distracting. Sorry, I can't. He was ripping it up, and all I could hear was the ripping and gnashing, and it was annoying as fuck. I couldn't do it. Anyways. Let's see. Detective Gumshoe was really worried about you. Doggo trouble. Yeah. Edgeworth? It's only been a matter of hours since you last visited, yet you've made incredible progress in your investigation. I'll admit it, I'm impressed, Wright. You are always single-minded in your work, though. Once you start on something, you always see it through, don't you? About the DL6 incident. Right. DL6. I didn't want you to find out about it. That is why I refused your offer to defend me. I'm sorry if it sounded like I thought you weren't up to the job. I just wanted to keep you away from DL6. So, do you still think it would be better for me to stay away? I don't know. But I see no point in hiding anything from you now. Very well. Ask whatever you like and I will answer to the best of my abilities. Sure. The DL6 incident was when my father died. Dadworth. Right before my eyes. He was shot and killed, and I saw it all. My memories from that time are foggy. I suppose it's a self-defense mechanism. In any case, a suspect was arrested. A man. It's pretty clear he was the only one who could have killed my father. The spirit medium they used to talk to my late father said the same thing. It was an attorney by the name of Robert Hammond that cleared the suspect's name. And Hammond is the victim in the Gourd Lake murder? Correct.
That spirit medium, that was my mom?
What? You mean you're... It's strange. I thought that terrible incident was about to end, and now... this. About to end? The DL6 incident happened 15 years ago. 15 years ago, on December 28th.
December 28th?
The statute of limitations on the case runs out in 3 days. What?
Nick? What does that mean?
When a case's statute of limitation runs out, legally, the case never happened. 3 days from now, DL6 will be closed. Forever.
What happened to the suspect? The one who got off of the incident? Innocent.
I don't know. He disappeared from public view. Nobody knows where to. If he's still alive, he'd be about 50 years old now. I guess I can understand why he'd go into hiding. It'd be hard to live a normal life after being a murder suspect in such a big case.
So, was your father a lawyer?
He was. Gregory Edgeworth. He was quite famous at the time, apparently.
So, you were sort of trying to follow in his footsteps.
I'd rather not talk about it. We have anything else to present? Aye. Alright. Let us go to criminal affairs? Oh, sweet. I guessed right. December 25th, Police Department. December 25th, Police Department. Criminal affairs. Ayo, right at that. What's going on here? What's wrong, detective? This wild lady comes in here just a while ago, says she came to talk to y'all after hearing what Mr. Wright had to say. What's this all about, pal? Lot of heart. Why are you going around finding more witnesses? You want to give Mr. Edgeworth a death sentence, pal? No, not at all. Just, I mean, she did see something. There's nothing I can do about that. I can't go around covering up evidence. You trying to say something about the way I do my job? No, sir. So, what did Miss Hart say? She says she saw Mr. Edgeworth fire the pistol. What? She even had a photograph to prove it. Right, I saw it too. But you can't really tell from the photo who it is shooting. That's why she said she's going to enlarge the photo. She said it'll drop the quality a mite, but should let us see who's who.
She can do that?
Okay, so there's gonna be an enlarged photograph that shows Edgeworth in the act. Great, just great. In any case, she's gonna be the one testifying tomorrow.
Huh? What happened to the other witness?
Well, apparently there was a cancellation. A cancellation. I'm afraid tomorrow's going to be life or death for Mr. Edgeworth. We got a witness who says she saw the very moment of the murder, and we got a photo taken when the shot rang out. I'd say that sounds like a pretty unwinnable case.
Oh, wait. What did Mia used to say? If he's innocent, there's got to be something I've overlooked.
It sounds like Mr. Edgeworth is going to ask the state to assign a public defender. I was just asked to file the paperwork. But you still got time, pal. Go talk to him again for me, please. You have to convince him. You have to make him let you defend him. Please. I know you're the only one who can do it, pal. You're the only one who can save Mr. Edgeworth.
Oh, okay. Here's a picture of a lady.
There's only one thing I want to see from you, and that's a letter of request from Mr. Edgeworth for you to be his defense attorney.
Okay, back to the detention center. I guess not. Let's go to Grossberg Law Offices. Nope. Let's go to Wright and Company. Talk? Yay! Well, what should we do? The police have pretty much made up their minds that Mr. Edgeworth did it. And Mr. Edgeworth won't tell us anything. I guess we could go look for clues down by the lake. Right. Well, Penny, for your thoughts? Thoughts. Yeah, why won't Mr. Edgeworth tell us anything? And why did he refuse to ask for our help? What a jerk! Alright. 4 seconds of dialogue there, and now we go down to Gourd Lake. And then we go further down Gourd Lake. You got nothing to tell us, so we go further down Gourd Lake. And we slide to the right. And we slide to the left. An expensive looking camera faces the lake. Next to it is a large microphone and a blue plastic sheet. Huh. Looks like a computer is attached to the camera. Huh? A computer? Why you need to compute photographs? And that's it. Alright. Back to the thing. Boat rental. Dupes. Okay. The public beach. And then the entrance. Pups are... No, there was no food for them. This little heart thing is in the way of the dialogue. Did you show all the things to Peeps? Kind of obtrusive, honestly. It's right... Oh. Did you show all things to all Peeps? Dennis 2. Yeah, that thing. You guys found it. And I don't know what you're talking about. The bottles? Quit pushing the thing. Quit pushing the thingy.
Dennis need food too. Yeah, it's on top of his kennel. Yes. He hasn't eaten anything. Ah, that must be one of the detectives. He's mumbling something to himself. Never talk to people in the neighborhood. Turn all the lights in the room off and close the curtains. He must be doing an image training for stakeout. Yeah, doggo needs some food. He'll be getting it. Quote 73. Okay. Okay. Who would have thought there'd be a photo? Edgeworth, did you shoot him? What do you think, Wright? I don't think you're the kind to point a gun at anyone, no.
So you didn't shoot him?
No, I didn't. It wasn't me. Right. It pains me to ask you this now.
I know! You want us to defend you!
Yes. Will you? Of course we won't! End of the game.
Why? Why is this happening to me? Why? It's over.
Who could have guessed this day would come? Quote 73. My penis is tiny. I am done with that. It won't be funny if I used it too much. Quote 405. Nobody do quote 73 ever. Well, sounds like Leo has just earned himself a permaban. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. My wiener's tiny. It's fine. The truth is out there. Tasty. Not me. This is my chance to finally pay you back.
Pay him back?
Pay me back? For what? I don't remember ever doing anything for you. Never mind. I guess you don't really need to know. My letter of request. Please give it to Detective Gumshoe. He put it in my pocket. Well, I guess we should. What's that? Earthquake! Nick! It's a big one! Ah! It's calming down.
Whew! That was scary.
Huh? Where's Edgeworth?
There! He's on the floor in the ball, shivering. I guess he doesn't do so well with earthquakes.
I've heard of running, but curling up in a ball?
Well, I guess we're done. Mr. Edgeworth doesn't seem like he's going to stand up anytime soon. Let's go, Nick.
Right. We have to give Edgeworth's letter of request to Detective Gumshoe. I guess Edgeworth is a bit shaken.
Funny joke!
Nice. Actually, I'm just gonna do this.
Nice.
I love you, soundboard. Funny joke! Look what I got! Hey, you did it, pal! Glad I waited till the last minute to file those papers. I'll rip them up and start new ones for you. Thanks, Detective. Well, see you in court tomorrow then. Good luck, pal. Hey! You guys feel that earthquake a little while back? I was worried.
Worried? We're fine. I've lived my whole life. I've lived out here my whole life. I'm pretty used to them by now.
No, I wasn't worried about you two. I was worried about Mr. Edgeworth. Oh, right. He did seem to overreact a little now that you mention it. Yeah, well, I'm not surprised. It was a pretty big quake. I'm gonna have to go check on him. You two go eat and get your rest for tomorrow's trial. Later!
I wonder what it is with Mr. Edgeworth and earthquakes.
I wonder.
He was never that scared of them when he was in school.
Then again, I only really got to know him in 4th grade. He transferred to another school after that. I wonder what happened to Edgeworth. An earthquake killed his father. All right. December 26, 9:44 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 2. Karma?
That's right, Manfred von Karma. He's the best prosecutor there is. He hasn't lost a case in his 40-year career. He is a god of prosecution, right? A god!
Not a single case?
He'll do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything.
Best $300 I ever spent. It is very true. It is very true. And just for the hell of it, wait, let's find a good, fun quote.
When will you learn that your actions have consequences?
Good consequences. Sometimes consequences are not bad. Or are they? It does start with the word con. Now I'm kind of wondering, if you do good things and good things result from it, are those still consequences? Is consequence just a word that means the results of your actions? I don't know. Someone will Google it and put it in chat, I'm sure. Sounds like someone else I know, Edgeworth.
You don't understand. I mean, he'll really do anything, including that. Manfred von Karma is a man to be feared.
That's quite a claim coming from someone who forges evidence.
He taught me what it really means to prosecute.
What?
Just picture a prosecutor as vicious as me, multiplied by a factor of 10.
So was he your teacher then, Mr. Edgeworth?
Something like that.
And now he's trying to get you found guilty? What a creep.
Looks like it just means result effect. It was me. I was the turkey all along. It was me. Oh.
It was me! I was the turkey all along! It was me!
But it is associated with negative results. Consequence is just the result of an action, however, it's common use to imply a negative connotation. Why was Boy George not allowed at the zoo? Why? Can you back away from the mic an inch? Sure. Because you come on chameleons.
Funny joke.
And then also this.
And now he's trying to get you found guilty? What a creep. Oh, wait. Maybe he's planning on losing on purpose to help you out.
Not a chance. He hasn't lost once in 40 years. 40 years. He's as ruthless as me times 20.
That's pretty ruthless.
Like I said, he's a god among prosecutors.
I guess that's something like me it was to me. It was peaking just a touch, with not even super forceful words, and could hear air hit mic.
Air hit Mike.
Speaking of Mia, Maya?
Uh-huh.
We could really be using Mia's help right now, don't you think? Oh.
I can't. Sorry. I tried. I really tried, but I couldn't reach.
You couldn't reach?
I think it's because I haven't been training. My powers are weak again.
Oh man, what bad timing.
I'm really sorry. I'll try my best.
I hope so.
What are you whispering about?
Oh, it's nothing. Well, it's time. Let's head in. December 26, 10 a.m. District Court. Courtroom number 3. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Mr. Von Karma, is the prosecution ready? Fool. You seriously think that I would stand here were I not completely prepared? Right. My apologies.
He's even got the judge scared.
Very well. Your opening statement, please. Decisive evidence. A decisive witness. What else could possibly be required? Nothing, of course. That should be fine. The prosecution may call its first witness.
What's with this guy? Is he royalty or something?
How am I supposed to fight against this? I call the detective in charge of this case, Detective Dick Gumshoe. Okay, Gumshoe. Okay. Gumshoe's first. Let's see how this goes. Describe the incident. Now. Yes, sir. Detective Gumshoe looks nervous. Please, take a look at the map. He calling on that D, you know what I'm saying. The murder happened late Christmas Eve around midnight. There was one boat in the very middle of the lake. There were 2 men on the boat. Now, there happened to be a woman camping here on the edge of the lake. At 12:10 a.m., she heard 2 pistol shots. Then the boat started to move. It went towards the boat rental shop. Testify to the court about the arrest. Now. Wait! Mr. Von Karma! Yes? Actually, I'm the one that's supposed to be handling these proceedings. Wrong. There is only one thing you need to do here. You will slam down your gavel and say the word guilty. That is your role. Yes, of course. You're quite right.
No, he's not.
The arrest of Edgeworth. A man called into the station around 30 minutes after midnight. We headed to the scene of the crime as fast as we could. That's where we found Mr. Edgeworth. Now, I didn't suspect him of anything at all, but the next morning a body was found in the lake. So we had to arrest Mr. Edgeworth. I see. Very well. Begin your cross-examination, attorney. Now. Press. Hold it. You received a call from a man? Yup. But you said there was a woman camping there. Imagine going to a judge and just being like, hey, you, do your job and pronounce this man guilty. And I'm proud to be an American. She was the one who heard the 2 gunshots, right? That woman and the man who called in the report are 2 different people, obviously. Different people? There were 2 witnesses.
Their testimonies were quite similar, however. Today, I've summoned the woman who was camping.
The woman who was camping. A lot of heart.
What happened next, detective?
Video games were 10% more realistic. There would be a gavel-shaped imprint on his skull. We headed to the scene of the crime as fast as we could. How long was it between receiving the report and your arrival at the lake? Well, I'd say it was about 3 minutes. That's pretty fast. Our motto for the month is get there quick.
Detective, you will refrain from casually revealing department secrets.
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir.
I look forward to your next year's salary review.
So much to look forward to these days. Oh, so much to look forward to these days.
There is no time for dejected daydreaming. Continue!
Yes, sir. That's where we found Mr. Edgeworth. The motto is a secret. You've got it written on like a poster at the front of the precinct, man. What was Mr. Edgeworth like when you saw him then? Well, from what I saw, he looked pretty relaxed. Not like a murderer at all, really.
Detective, the court requires the facts, not your opinion. How many years have you been on the force? Facts only, detective. Hard, cold, objective facts.
Yes, sir. Man, he's got his share of objections. No, I didn't suspect him of anything at all. Why didn't you think he was suspicious? You should know. We have a deep, trusting relationship with the prosecutors.
Detective, the court isn't interested in your musings. Deep, trusting poppycock. I've never heard so many flippant comments from an active detective on the force.
Detective Gumshoe doesn't look so good.
Continue. Now.
But the next morning, the body was found in the lake. Did you find any clues on the body? A single bullet was recovered from the body. He was shot through the heart, fatally. And he's to blame. He gave love a bad name. Shot through the heart. And I'm so lame.
Judge, here's the bullet.
Why do you have it?
It didn't strike bone, so its shape is well preserved.
Very well.
The court accepts this bullet into evidence.
Found in the victim's body, fired from a .22 caliber pistol. Alright. So we had to arrest Mr. Edgeworth. Why is that? Well, we found the murder weapon in the boat. The murder weapon. A pistol.
Detective Gumshoe, that is a vital piece of information. Please revise your testimony.
Right. Sorry, Your Honor. The murder weapon was found in the boat. The murder weapon we found in the boat was decisive evidence. Okay. What about the pistol made it decisive evidence?
Tisk, tisk, tisk.
He has the same evil laugh as Edgeworth. There were fingerprints on the pistol found in the boat. They were clear prints from Mr. Edgeworth's right hand. What?
Order! Order! So, Mr. Edgeworth's fingerprints were found on the murder weapon.
Yes, Your Honor. What about the murder, What about the murder weapon made it decisive evidence?
Judge, this is the weapon in question.
He's just like brandishing a gun at the at the judge.
Accepted into evidence.
The murder weapon, 22 caliber, fired 3 times. Bears prints from Edgeworth's right hand.
Members of the court, we now have the pistol used in the murder and the bullet found in the body. Detective. Yes, sir. Was the bullet found in the body fired from this pistol? Yes. The ballistic markings on the bullet match the pistol.
Hey, Nick. What does he mean, ballistics markings?
Shocking. To imagine someone here does not know something as basic as ballistic markings.
Nick, he's glaring at me.
Tisk. Very well. I'll explain. Actually, Judge, you do it. Me? Ballistic markings are like the fingerprints of a gun. The barrel leaves distinctive markings on each bullet it fires. You can examine these ballistic fingerprints to see which gun fired the shot. It's quite accurate. Indeed. This leads to one inevitable conclusion. The bullet found in the victim's heart was, without a doubt, fired from this pistol. This pistol, which, as you may recall, was covered with the defendant's own fingerprints. Order! Order!
This is bad. This makes it look like Edgeworth did it.
Well, Judge, I'd say it's almost decisive. Yes. Honestly, I could declare a verdict at this point. However, you wish to hear the witness speak, no doubt. Very well. I am somewhat fatigued, and so I will take a brief break. I will call my witness after the recess, which will last 10 minutes. Judge! Yes? What are you doing? A 10-minute recess. Now! But, wait, Just bang your flimsy gavel and get on with it, man! Yes. This court will take a 10-minute recess.
Who's running this court anyway? Well, if I was going to die by 22, I'd want to be shot through the heart. December 26th, 11:09 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 2. Edgeworth, what's going on here? Your fingerprints were on the murder weapon. And that foggy photo makes one thing clear. The only one who could have shot that man was the person in the photo.
True.
What? Was that you in the boat? Yes, it was me. I was the murder victim.
What?
But you must believe me. I didn't shoot him. Then who did? I don't know. You don't know? Weren't you right there? I heard gunshots from very close by. Then the other man fell from the boat. I can't say why, but I thought at the time he had shot himself. You mean it was a suicide? That's the only explanation I can come up with. Huh. How am I going to convince anyone of that? Say, Maya? Huh? What? Any progress with Mia?
Oh. Sorry. No, it's no good. I know. I'm no good for anything, am I, Nick? If I can't call my sister, I might as well not be here, right?
Yeah, you're useless. No, I need you here as moral support. No, of course not. I need you here. I can see you're always trying to help out. Even if you don't actually help, it's the thought that counts, right?
It's okay, Nick. You don't have to make me feel better. I don't know anything about trials or defense. What's more, I'm a spirit medium who can't even contact spirits.
Maya Mia, what are they? Italian? And then they have Mama. Mamma Mia. Mama Maya Mia. Mamma Mia. Wait, I actually got that sound. Where is it?
Mamma mia!
There we go. Everyone has their off days. I mean, I've just been getting lucky lately. But you never know when my luck is gonna run out.
Really?
Whoa! Right! Don't jinx this case any more than it already is. It's bad for my heart. Oh? Oh, sorry. Whoops. Court is back in session. Mr. Von Karma, call your witness. Yes. Will Ms. Lotta Hart take the stand? Lotta Hart, you are a research student at a university.
That I am.
Good. Begin by telling us what you saw the night of the incident. And don't add anything trivial or subjective. Understand?
Y'all need to learn some manners.
Understand? Understand?
Yeah, I understand.
Very well. Your testimony, please.
It was Christmas Eve, just after midnight, I reckon. I was in my car. I heard this bang come from the lake. When I looked out the window, I saw two gents in a boat. Then there was another bang. There wasn't nary a thing out on the lake on that boat.
Pardon. Enough.
Huh?
Judge, she happened to take a photo of the incident. This is that photo. Accept it as evidence. Well, this is a surprise. This looks like the very moment of the murder. Order! I will remove people from this courtroom if I do not have order immediately. As the witness testified, she looked at the lake when she heard the shot. There were no other boats on that lake. So the man in the boat with the victim must have been the one who shot him. Yes, it was the defendant, Miles Edgeworth. Order! 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 I will have order! Well, Judge, the evidence is decisive. I have very little doubt about this case. Unless Poochie was in the boat.
Got him!
Very well. This court finds the defendant.
Wait, Your Honor! I haven't cross-examined the witness yet.
A cross-examination. We have photographic proof. What question can there possibly be? This photo is worth 1,000 words, and they all read guilty. Poochie did it for show. You lose. Or do you claim to have found a contradiction in her testimony? Very well. If you have to, you may cross-examine the witness. You will only flounder and ask meaningless questions.
You lose, big guy.
You will fail to find anything. And then I will have you held in contempt of court.
Nick, contempt? Contempt of court, you know? I guess I understand? Well, what are you gonna do? Do you really think there was a contradiction with the facts in her testimony? I think I noticed one little thing. Wow, I'm impressed, Nick. I didn't notice anything. Right, let's take him on. Take on me. Yeah, I got a bad feeling about this. I understand. I will cross-examine the witness.
Tisk, tisk, tisk. Very well. I pray for your sake this isn't a waste of time.
It was Christmas Eve, just after midnight, I reckon. Just after midnight, you say? In other words, it was no longer Christmas Eve, but Christmas Day. Huh? Oh, yeah, well, yes.
I know you want to find contradictions, but really, I hope your next contradiction is a little more relevant to the trial. Witness, continue your testimony.
I was in my car.
More pertinent.
I was in my car. I was standing right there.
No, you weren't.
Oh. Why were you camping there anyway? I'm a research student at my university. I was taking pictures to use in my research.
Checkmate, atheist.
What research? This all sounds suspicious. No. I think I'll let that one slide for now. I heard this bang come up from the lake. Whoops. So you weren't looking at the lake at that time? Nope. I looked after I heard that noise.
She said that already. I asked you to find contradictions, not leisurely chat with the witness.
When I looked out the window, I saw two gents in a boat. Could you clearly see the two men? Just look at the picture. Clear enough for you? Uh-oh. Wait a second. I wasn't asking you about the photo. I was asking if you saw the two men. Yeah, well, of course.
The witness has testified that she saw them. There's also a photo. You best look elsewhere for your precious contradictions.
He jumped in quick. He's hiding something. Then there was another bang. Were you watching the very moment the shot rang out? Well, yeah, sure.
You're asking meaningless questions. Meaningless! Contradictions, Mr. Wright, not meaningless babble.
Von Karma, I think I hate you. He's trying to keep me from talking to the witness. To what end? There wasn't nary a thing on the lake but that boat. Are you sure about that? Yeah, sure as a country gal can be. That sounds pretty sure. How come you're so sure? Well, heck, I scanned the whole lake. Scanned the whole lake. Almost sounds like she was more interested in the lake than the boat. Ms. Hart, you...
Mr. Wright, the witness has answered the question in full. No need for further questions. Objection sustained. That's what I'm... Sustained! Yes, of course.
Oh, great. What am I supposed to do now? There weren't any contradictions in there. Sorry, Nick. If only my sister were here. Maya's really taking this hard.
Lamau, Jesus. Objection, Your Honor. I don't like this line of questioning.
Let's see. Nothing there. I was in my car. Wait. I want to press further here. Forgot to. Miss Hart, could you be more specific about your research?
What does the witness's motive in camping by the lake have to do with this case? The answer is nothing. I object to this line of questioning. Objection sustained. Wait, now, I'm the one who's supposed to say that. Well, then say it already. Objection sustained.
Thanks for nothing, Your Honor.
Enough! I think we heard all we need to hear, Mr. Wright. It seems you're unable to find a contradiction in the testimony worth noting.
But, Your Honor...
You keep your promise. Mr. Wright, I am afraid that I will have to penalize any further outbursts by holding you in contempt of court. And if that happens, you'll have to leave the courtroom immediately. Understood?
Uh-huh. Nick. Lots of testimony is fishy, Nick. Lotta's testimony is fishy, Nick. Real fishy.
I know. Oh, I know what you mean. But if I can't say anything, what can I do?
I believe we've covered the evidence sufficiently to make a decision. Then pass your judgment. Very well. Mr. Miles Edgeworth, please take the stand. Who was that?
It was me.
Maya?
Is something wrong? Do you need to use the facilities?
No, I don't. Lotta Hart, your testimony stinks. It's unclear whether you were actually looking at the lake. It's highly doubtful that you actually saw Mr. Edgeworth. Tell us the truth. This is a matter of life or death. Did you really clearly see Mr. Edgeworth that night? Did you see him fire that pistol?
You will stand down. The court does not acknowledge the defense's outburst.
Answer me, Lotta. What's the big idea treating me like some kind of criminal? I saw him. I swear it. I saw Edgeworth.
Enough! Judge, declare the defense in contempt of court. Yes, of course. I'm sorry, but you were warned. Guard, escort Mr. Wright out of the courtroom. He is in contempt of court and must leave.
No.
Wait.
I was the one who made the outburst, Your Honor.
Okay.
Nick is innocent.
Ha! What's the difference? All that remains is for the guilty verdict to be declared. Isn't that right, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
That's wrong.
Wrong! What?
Did you hear what Miss Hart just said? She said she clearly saw Mr. Edgeworth. That was not in the testimony. That changes her testimony, and I have a right to cross-examine her again.
Order! You're in contempt of court. It's too late for wild claims. Judge, sustain my objection. I'm sorry, Mr. Von Karma, but I cannot. What? Ms. Lotta Hart has made a new testimony. The defense does have a right to cross-examine her again. But he is in contempt of court.
No, I am. If you're going to arrest someone, arrest me.
Very well. Maya Fey, you will leave the courtroom immediately.
Nick, I did what I could. You have to do the rest.
Maya.
I care not for this melodrama. Listen well, Mr. Wright. I do not tolerate badgering of my witnesses.
I'm running out of time. I'd better find a contradiction in here or else.
Mr. Wright, begin your cross-examination.
And we will begin that cross-examination in just a second, because I gotta go pee-pees. Give me a sec. All right, we are back. That last statement.
I saw it clear as day. The man on the boat was Mr. Edgeworth.
Well, what about the other man?
You cannot expect to be allowed to blithely ignore your promise, Mr. Wright. I believe you claim there was a contradiction in the witness's testimony. Well, find it. If you can. Mr. Wright, I have to assign you a penalty. Oh.
Damn. That's it? Uh-oh. I don't know if I can find anything in that. But I can't squander Maya's efforts either. Didn't realize that was penalty? What is this, football? Right? Okay. I didn't realize pressing would lead to a penalty, possibly. That's it? Uh-oh. I don't know if I can find anything in that. But I can't squander Maya's efforts either. Let's see. How about this? Got you! Got you, Miss Hart. Finally!
What? You got what?
Look at this photograph! We all know what time it is. Whoop.
Look at this graph.
The photo I took?
The very same. There's something I want you to see in this photo. It's quite clearly visible. The fog, Ms. Hart.
So?
This picture was taken with professional, high-quality film, correct? Yet even it could not capture the faces of the men on the boat. Yet you claim you saw Mr. Edgeworth. How?
What?
Mr. Wright has a point. That's why I told her not to say that in her testimony. Please.
Yet now she said it. Yet now she has said it, Mr. Von Karma. How could you possibly see Mr. Edgeworth? Explain yourself.
Ms. Hart,
What?
could you see the defendant that night?
Of course. I said I could, and I meant I could.
Then please testify as to the circumstances of your sighting.
I did it. I finally found a hole in Von Karma's carefully vague testimony. I finally found a hole in Von Karma's carefully vague testimony. Also, the prosecution isn't supposed to coach the witness like that. It's a huge no-no.
You're right. It was a cold night and the fog was thick as grits. So, once I finished setting up my camera, I got back in the car. Still, I brought my binoculars with me. When I heard that noise out in the lake, I looked through my binoculars. See, no problem.
You used binoculars. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination, Mr. Wright.
This one better be good.
Save scum.
You're right. It was a cold night and the mist was thick as grits.
Yep.
So once I finished setting up my camera, I got back in the car.
Not supposed to get caught coaching them is more what happens in real life, yeah. Okay.
Still, I brought my binoculars with me.
I'm gonna press that. Binoculars?
Yeah, binoculars.
Yesterday you mentioned that you were out looking for shooting stars, correct?
Well, yeah.
Wouldn't you need a telescope, not binoculars for that? I've got doubts about your camera, too. Was that really to take pictures of meteor showers? Come on. Drink it. Come on. Drink. Drink it. I got 2 of the 3. Guess which one didn't come in? There's Banjo. She took a picture with her camera through her binoculars?
The camera is irrelevant to this case.
You can't say that for certain.
Mr. Wright, is the camera really relevant to this case? If you believe it is, you may continue with this line of questioning. But know this. If you find nothing with this, there will be consequences. Well, Mr. Wright, do you wish to press further about the camera?
Yes.
This is make it or break it time. The camera is of utmost importance, Your Honor. It is perhaps the key to this entire case. Therefore, I will continue my line of questioning. Wow. Maybe I went a little overboard there.
Very well. Ms. Hart, you will testify to the court about the camera.
Yeah, I hear you. The camera was set up to take pictures of a meteor shower. When I heard that noise out on the lake, I looked with my binoculars.
I don't care how many times I don't care how many Von Karmic objections I get. I'm going to find a hole in this testimony if it's the last thing I do. Got back in the car. Press that. Ms. Hart, what made you choose that lake to photograph meteors? You know the fog gets thick on that lake. It's not very suited to stargazing.
Yeah, well, you see, I guess I wasn't thinking too straight.
Mr. Wright, I will not have you badgering my witness because of her challenged intellect.
Now, wait a minute.
Continue your testimony. You were saying how it was that you saw Edgeworth. No unnecessary comments, please.
Challenge intellect.
When I heard that noise out on the lake, I looked with my binoculars.
If there was a heavy fog, how would keep on trying to say it two different ways. How would binoculars change that at all?
What do you mean?
Even binoculars can't see through fog. But you say you clearly saw him.
I did, yeah.
Enough! There is no room for doubt in her testimony.
She sounds pretty doubtful to me. But I have to find a clear contradiction first. I don't care how many Von Karmic objections I get. I'm gonna find a hole in this testimony. It's the last thing I do. So what do I have to present? Oh, I guess the camera itself. Camera was set up to take pictures of a meteor shower. Okay. Whoop. Here. You were photographing shooting stars? That's a lie.
Says who?
I saw the camera you set up yesterday. It was pointed directly at the lake. You have to point a camera upwards to take photos of the stars, Miss Hart.
What?
Did you guys know that?
Mr. Wright, what are you driving at?
The witness was not at the lake to photograph shooting stars, Your Honor.
Well then, what exactly was she photographing?
I don't know. Well, that I don't know.
What the witness takes photos of is entirely her business. This has nothing to do with the case. Not to mention that you can't even show us another reason why she might have been there. Mr. Wright, if you are out of material, I suggest we end this mockery of a cross-examination.
Uh-oh. I can't let the trial end like this. I have to show them something. Your Honor, Take a look at this. What was Miss Hart trying to take a photograph at the lake? Sorry, I'm petting the little girl. A picture of Misty Faye. She's taking a picture of Nessie. Look at this. And she's taking a picture of the overhead map. What? Miss Hart, this is what you were trying to photograph. A newspaper? What's this? A newspaper article? Gordy? Ah, the sighting at Gord Lake. Well, Miss Hart, I never heard of no lake monster. You got proof or something? Let's see you prove that I was down at the lake trying to photograph this Gordy. I have proof. I have it. Proof! Huh. Intriguing. Very well. Let's see it. And no joking around this time, please. What is the proof that the witness was trying to photograph Gordy, the lake monster? The gun! No, I can't save. She believes in the Loch Ness Monster. Credibility shattered. Country Bumpkin believes in cryptid. That is insane. Alright, I'm gonna say it's her camera. The proof, Miss Hart, is your own camera. Your camera was set to take photos in response to loud noises, correct? Thus, this photograph here taken when a gun fired on the lake. And here, this article about Gordy. According to this article, Gordy made a loud noise when it emerged. Well, you were trying to take a photograph. You were trying to photograph Gordy, weren't you? That's why you had set your camera to respond to loud noises. Order! Order! I see. I, too, thought it was a little strange. Yeah, sure. Well, Miss Hart? You were camping there to try and take a photo of Gordy, weren't you? Yeah. Not bad. Are all you lawyers that smart? So, smart boy, I was down there trying to photograph Gordy. You got me. So what? Huh? That don't change what I saw, does it? Exactly. What you just used several precious minutes of our time to prove is nothing more than that the witness is an idiot who thinks monsters exist.
Ha! Got him!
Hey! But, as she so succinctly said, so what? It changes nothing. Not true. You were hiding the whole thing about Gordy for some reason. I know it. But what could it have been? Whatever it is, I'm getting to the bottom of this. Ms. Hart, why did you hide the fact that you were searching for Gordy from the court? Please revise your testimony. Right. Fine, I'll testify. It won't change nothing, though. Something will change. It has to. And I'm going to spot it. Actually, I'm not a research student at a university. I'm an investigative photographer. Imagine what a scoop it'd be if I got a picture of that monster. That's why I was camping out by the lake. But that's all I was hiding. When I heard that bang, I looked right straight out at the lake. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched that boat the whole time. Then I saw a flash near one of the men's hands, and I heard another gunshot. I was looking right at the boat the whole time. Cross my heart and hope to fry. Well, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
The witness's testimony is unchanged from before. Whether she's a research student or a photographer has no bearing on this case. There is no need to waste more of our time with another pointless cross-examination.
I claim the defense's right to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. Von Karma's up to something, and I know it. He doesn't want me to cross-examine her because... Why? Was there a contradiction?
Very well. You may begin the cross-examination. You seem sure of yourself. You must have something in mind. Ha! That would be a first.
Very funny.
You understand this is your last chance at cross-examination, Mr. Wright? If there is no problem with the testimony this time, we will let the witness leave. I will announce my verdict at that time, Mr. Wright. Understood?
Yes, Your Honor. Okay, Lotta's testimony. Actually, I'm not a research student at a university. Then what manner of person are you? I'm not sure I'm highfalutin enough to be called a manner of anything. I'm an investigative photographer. An investigative photographer? Yep. You get your photo and sell it to the press. It's that kind of business. Hey, I was taking pictures at my sister's graduation last year, and guess what? What? There was a UFO just hanging in the sky. A UFO? You know, an unidentified flying object, a UFO? That's when I had sort of a revelation. I knew I should become an investigative photographer. Ah, I see. Kind of a shaky basis for a career. Imagine what a scoop it'd be if I got a picture of that monster. Is Gordy really all that newsworthy? Heck yeah! They even had him up on the TV. I'm not sure that appearing on local news Rumor of the Month segment qualifies. Last month's segment was Bigfoot sighted on Acorn Hill, I believe. Hey! They also had a picture of him in the newspaper. For real!
Mr. Wright, this is one fight I do not believe you can win. Let's keep moving, shall we?
Yes, Your Honor. That's why I was camping out by the lake. That's why you put the automatic sensor on your camera? Yep. Borrowed it from a university professor. It analyzes every sound it picks up, and when it gets a bang, it snaps a shot. Yep. So how many pictures has it taken so far? The only time the camera triggered was that night. But that's all I was hiding. What's under that wig? I think it's time you told us why you felt you had to hide your true purpose at the lake. Heck, if word got out what I was up to, the lake would be swarming with competitors. Competitors? Yeah, second-rate shutterbugs trying to steal my scoop. Ah, is that the only reason you were hiding the truth? Well, actually...
Mr. Wright, I'll not have you asking questions with no relevance to this case.
Whatever you say, Von Karma. I know you told her to keep quiet. When I heard the bang, I looked right straight out at the lake. Exactly what sort of sound was it? Well, I never heard one before, so I can't say for sure, but it sounded like a gunshot. It was a lot sharper a sound than I would have expected. Would it have been a sharper sound? It would echo if it was like out on the lake, wouldn't it? There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched that boat the whole time. There wasn't much else to look at? Yep. I don't know. If she heard a bang and she thought Gordy was out there, I kinda doubt she'd waste any time looking at a boat. What? What did I do now? What are you giving me that look for? Oh, 22 wouldn't make much sound though. Yeah, it'd be like a really quick pop. but it would still kind of like echo. I don't think it'd be like a succinct, sharp noise. Not from that distance on the open water. Ah. So it would just be like a pop and like that's it. Definitely suspicious. Maybe it's time for some evidence. Like a crack. Witness, continue.
Hold your hush, puppies, Pops. I'm getting there. Then I saw a flash near one of the men's hands, and I heard another gunshot.
Was there nothing on the lake but the boat at the time? Yeah, we've assessed this.
Huh? Wait, so you're thinking maybe he was shot from some other place? I don't think so. Nope. The lake was smooth as glass, and nobody was on the shore neither.
Better find some sort of contradiction in this testimony. I won't be able to beat Von Karma any other way. There has to be something. Okay. Let's see. I want to get to the end of this court thing before ending the stream. 22 doesn't billow out like higher caliber rounds do. You won't hear it thundering into the distance. Let's see. Boat out on the lake. She would be able to see it. Hey, Railfan, what's up?
Hello, Dor.
Okay. Found victim's body matches the murder weapon barrel. 22 caliber fired 3 times. Fired 3 times. I think she only mentioned once. It's the only caliber I'll shoot without wearing protection. Always gotta wear protection. Otherwise you'll get Pergin! Not a research. Investigative photographer. Scoop would be to get that monster. That's why I was camping out by the lake. But that's all I was hiding. When I heard the bang, I looked right straight out the lake. There wasn't much else to look at, so I watched the boat the whole time. And I saw a flash near one of the men's hands, and I heard another gunshot. Hold on. Alright. Let's present this. Damn it. Evidence clearly reveals contradiction. How exactly? They aren't, are they? Not at all. Mr. Wright, please think the facts over. I thought it was something to do with that, 3 gunshots, and she only mentioned 2. Okay, so what else? You were looking at this! I'm investigative. Took a picture of that monster. That's why I was camping out by the lake. That's all I was hiding. That's all I was hiding. Was it all you were hiding? When I heard the bang, I looked right straight out at the lake. You couldn't have. You were in your car. Right? No, damn it. Shit. Edgeworth has bare hands! Well, what else? Right straight out over the lake. Gun. Autopsy report. She was Misty Face's secret lover! That's the secret she's hiding. Objection! That wouldn't be a scoop. That's all I was hiding. Yeah, second-rate shutterbugs. Ah, is that the only reason you're hiding the truth? Well, actually... Whatever you say, Von Karma. When I heard the bang, I looked right straight out over the lake. There wasn't much else to look at, so I watched that boat the whole time. And I saw a flash near one of the men's hands, and I heard another gunshot. If there was a second gunshot, then why wouldn't there be a second photo? Alright, Ratter. I need your help. That's what I was thinking, Chill. Yeah, why would there only be one photo? That's all I was hiding. When I heard the bang, I looked straight out at the lake. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched the boat the whole time. Then I saw a flash near one of the men's hands, and I heard another gunshot. Was there nothing on the lake but the boat at that time? Huh? Wait, so you're thinking maybe he was shot from some other place? Maybe? I don't remember specifically. Second pick sounds about right. Maybe it's... was this the first gunshot or the second gunshot? Nope. God damn it. Do camera. I already did. Am I using camera on the wrong... on the wrong thing? Very possible. God. This is that Danganronpa bullshit. I object to the university statement. Like I said, they get pedantic about submitting the exact thing to the exact statement. When I heard the bang, I looked straight out at the lake. There wasn't much. I saw a flash near her. Try this again. I think I already did, though. Nope. Am I the only normal viewer? You might be. Not many normies in here. That's why I was camping out by the lake. But that's all I was hiding. This one? This is the best way to play this game. If somebody could just look up a guide really quick. I just want to get past this. Ali M is person? Present Gordy article to not much else to look at. Gotcha. Investigative photographer. That's why I was camping out the lake, but that's all I was hiding when I heard the bang. There wasn't much else to look at. There we go. Miss Hart, were you really looking at that boat?
What's with you? Of course I was looking at it. It was the only thing out there. Any normal person be looking at it.
I agree. Any normal person would. But you are far from normal.
What?
Y'all want to step over here and say that? You were camping at the lake to take a picture of Gordy. Think about it. What would you do if you heard a loud noise? You'd be scanning the lake for any sign of Gordy. That's what. You wouldn't give that boat a second thought.
Order! Continue, Mr. Wright.
You testified that you were watching the boat through binoculars. However, you wouldn't need binoculars to watch that boat. You needed them to search for Gordy, and that's what you were doing. Yay, sub-help. Well?
Well, now that y'all mention it, I did sort of take my binoculars and kind of scan the lake a bit. I mean, Gordy might be out there and all.
Miss Hart, are you saying that you were not watching the boat then?
Sorry, y'all. I wasn't fibbing, really. I thought, I could be a witness to a murder and all. I kind of got excited. I was sure I was watching that boat. Till now.
This is totally uncalled for.
But hey! You got the photograph. You got proof.
Still, we can't see who is shooting who in this. Who is shooting whom in this?
Right. That's why I took this photo and...
Witness, that's enough. You've had a long day. Shut your pie hole.
Shut my what?
What was she going to say? She took the photo and what? Wait a second. She even got a photograph to prove it. But you really can't tell from the photo who's shooting. That's why she said she's going to enlarge the photo. She said it'll drop the quality a mite, but let us see who's who. She enlarged that photo. Why won't Von Karma let her show it? I've got a hunch. I bet that enlarged photo shows something bad for Von Karma. This is my chance. If I'm wrong, though, it'll mean prison for Edgeworth. Or worse. What should I do? Make her show her enlargements. Miss Hart, look at this photograph. You enlarged this photograph, did you not?
Yeah, I did.
Why has that enlargement not been presented to the court?
Because it does not exist.
What are y'all talking about? You were the one who told me not to show it in court in the first place. You old fool!
Damn. Called out.
What's the meaning of this, Mr. Von Karma?
Miss Hart, show the photo to the court. Show us the enlargement.
The prosecution objects to the submission of this evidence. Objection denied. The witness will show the enlargement to the court.
Here it is.
Still vague as shit. Oh, I see. I see it immediately. It says that it had Edgeworth's right hand fingerprints on it. Although, to be pedantic, wouldn't your left hand fingerprints match your right? Well, I guess the direction of them. Yeah, I guess the direction knew it. This is episode 8.
It could be the defendant, or maybe it's not. Regardless, I'll accept this as evidence. happy now, Mr. Wright?
There has to be something.
You asked for the enlargement. You got the enlargement. And little good it has done any of us. That's why I requested she not show it.
You'll hit that robot if it says it again. He'll say it in a little bit.
I suppose this means the cross-examination is over, obviously.
Karma's left hand, Pimp Slap, has the same fingerprints as Edgeworth's right hand. I mean, it's Ace Attorney.
Then I would like to close the cross-examination of Miss Lottahart. And none too soon. That was a flagrant waste of my time. Mr. Von Karma, do you have anything to add? I stated everything I needed to when this trial began. Decisive evidence. A decisive witness. What else could possibly be required? Nothing, of course. Then I believe it is time for me to declare my verdict.
Wait! It's not supposed to go like this. There has to be a clue in this photo. Somewhere. This is bad. Real bad. What should I do? Object. Oh, wait. Show other evidence? Yes. Show other evidence. Wait! Your Honor, this evidence...
I believe we have spent enough time talking about evidence. Indeed. We've heard opinions on every piece of evidence but this enlargement. I see no point in retracing our steps.
This is bad. Real bad. What should I do? Object to it. Your Honor, there is something decidedly strange with this enlargement.
What might that be?
It's too big!
Mr. Wright, you will show the court what you mean. You will show the court what you mean. What about this photo is strange?
Okay, here goes nothing. I'll show the judge what's strange about this photo. Boop. Boop, boop. That one.
Not my enlargement!
Here, Your Honor.
The shooter? I'm not sure I understand. What about the shooter is strange?
Family-friendly stream? Alright, maybe I should not say that again if this is a family-friendly stream. Oh, no. Quote 134. I am the bitchiest of shadow bitches. Yeah, we are not family-friendly. Look at the hand holding the pistol, Your Honor.
The hand?
The hand directly contradicts another piece of evidence. This man's left
hand does what?
Let me show you. I'll show you the evidence that the left hand contradicts. This shit. The evidence is clear. The man in this photograph is holding the pistol in his left hand. However, the prints on the murder weapon were from Edgeworth's right hand. Clearly, this man's hands are on the wrong arm. Ergo, the man shooting the pistol in this photograph is not Mr. Edgeworth. I rest my case. The only man with balls of steel is Saul Goldman. So is anybody gonna even address the fact that two guns look nothing alike? Oh, that's also true. This gun is clearly not that gun. Let's compare them by looking down the barrel.
Now that everyone in the courtroom is quieted down, I would like to reconvene this court of law. Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor?
You have given us definitive proof today. We now know that it was not Mr. Edgeworth who fired the pistol that night. However, this leaves us with a rather large problem. If Mr. Edgeworth didn't do it, then who shot our victim? Precisely. As we have seen, there were no other people on the lake that night. Who but the defendant could have shot the victim?
Ms. Hart, Larry, the victim himself. There's only one explanation remaining. The man who shot the victim was none other than the victim himself.
Order! Order! So, you are saying that the victim committed suicide?
Yes, Your Honor. I can think of no other explanation.
Indeed, that does seem to be the only remaining option. I'm so very, very sorry, Mr. Wright, but suicide is out of the question.
What?
An examination of the victim's wound revealed the distance at which he was shot.
The distance?
The victim was clearly shot from further than a meter away.
A meter? That's 3 feet. That's a yard.
There is no way it could have been suicide. Order! Order! Mr. Von Karma, are you sure of the accuracy of your data? Of course. I had already considered the possibility of suicide, you see.
Autopsy report. Shot from approximately 1 meter away.
I see. Very well. Allow me to state my opinion. Considering the situation, the shooter had to be the defendant, Mr. Edgeworth. However, the prints on the gun reveal the shooter was not Mr. Edgeworth. This is a conundrum. Therefore, I would like to suspend proceedings for this trial for the day. The court orders the defense and prosecution to further investigate this matter. Understood?
Yes, Your Honor.
That is all. This court is adjourned.
We only take freedom. December 26, 1:15 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 2. Whew, that was a close one. Hey, don't you have anything to say?
No, I have yet to be declared innocent, Wright.
Well, yeah, but what happened out there on the lake anyway? If he didn't commit suicide, then who... The shooter was about a meter away, too.
What? Don't give me that look. I did not kill him.
I was just kidding around. Look, I'm gonna go check on Maya.
Oh, right.
What?
Tell her something for me.
What?
Tell her to watch what she says in court. That's all.
Would it kill you just to state how you really feel with a thanks, Edgeworth? I requisitioned a transcript of Lotta's entire testimony. I thought it might give me some ammunition for the trial tomorrow. Of course, she didn't see the shooter, so the only part of her testimony that stood out was the bang she heard. Lotta's deposition added to the court record.
To be continued. On the next stream.
Wait, didn't it just say that it was saving, and now it's like saving again? Whatever. Okay, y'all. It was a good stream. Interrupted with many, many borkings, but my throat is kind of fucked from doing a bunch of deep voices loudly for an hour and a half. 2 hours, shit. Nah, I stalled for a bit. He's done. Yeah, I'm done for today. I gotta go to work.
The Discord.
Yes. Good job. And Ali, you may want to just go back and watch all the other episodes and see how like the voices and everything have evolved. There's a whole playlist of them, and yeah, this is episode 8, so you got a bit to go through if you want to catch up. But anyways, we will see everybody on Friday for more Fallout 4. Monday will be more Rain Code. Tuesday, hopefully finishing up the rest of Her Perder. And then on Wednesday, be playing Metroid Prime. This was a good session. Thank you all for joining me on this fun little journey. Can't wait for the 666 subscriber special. That'll be a good one. There'll be hell to pay. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, thanks everybody. And also,
Welcome
to Ali, and also
Ciao.
to everybody. So, night-night, and don't let the wrong hand bite. Whatever. I'll see you guys.